Hello my friends and welcome to episode 53 of the Furypoint campaign. Hoping to get a lot of gaming done this fine day, now that all the festivities are over. Alright, so we've got one mission to do, and it's a hard one, and it's the extremely heavy mech, which always turns out to be a pile of vehicles. So I have absolutely no compunctions about taking full money. Took some minor damage on both of these. Mech warriors, prepare for combat. And then after this mission, and before we go on a jolly through space, we need to sell loads of stuff. We're going to do a little bit of rationalization. We're going to sell a load of things. Clean down our equipment. There's a lot of very tasty gear in the stores here. Plus, I need C-bills for Argo upgrades and buying mech parts I don't have and all that kind of stuff, so...
Command interface initiated.
Okay. So we have a very simple mission here, which is to just kill them. This is one big map. They almost certainly have reinforcements as well.
Got it.
Let's go this way.
Copy that, Commander.
Good to go.
I just don't want to be caught out in this big open area here. This is not where I want to be. So I'll just crawl around the edge. Can't forget that this is a 3.5 skull mission, and I'm bringing one good heavy.
Location confirmed. Acknowledged, Commander.
Affirmative.
And 3 what I would effectively call medium mechs.
Position confirmed.
Roger that. Moving out.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
There they are. Sweet.
Roger that.
They're like right out in the open. The best that they can do is try and fight my missile boat
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
with 6 evasion tokens. Try aiming next time.
Yup. Look alive. We've got company.
Gotta remember as well that this is Badlands terrain.
I'm on them.
Good hits. I actually need the trench bucket. Quick draw 4G. It's another mech I need.
Yes, Commander.
No, it's not. Never mind. Well, they've had their turns anyway. Same chance to hit for either target. Go!
Flitting fire.
Excuse me.
Commander.
What's up, boss?
No shot.
Orders.
Sweet.
On the move.
I'm not sure which one of these guys is going to move first.
Affirmative.
Hit him hard.
Okay, the bucket moved first. And that's fine.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Okay, so
You got it.
I guess we'll push this guy down the turn order. Actually, before we do that, they're all good. They're all good targets.
Here we go.
Yes, Commander.
Come on, buddy. Actually, what we will do is
Firing on multiple enemies.
just lower the trench bucket's evasion so I can put some hurt
No
into it
going.
with the grasshopper, because I think that's the only one in range. Okay, simple enough.
Commander. Copy that.
Let's just turn these off.
Affirmative.
Stripper shots. Okay.
Damage is light.
Commander.
Now we can tear them apart.
Heading out.
A, B, C. They're all roughly the same chance to hit.
I copy.
Let's go. Nice. Nice. Oh, I hear vehicles. They're on their way. That tank that I told you
Ready to
about.
rock.
Orders.
Okay, I believe I can just kill this guy. 1 HP!
Confirmed.
One HP, huh? Shame I don't actually have multi-shot. I could just LRM-5 him
Critical hit.
if I had multi-shot. I don't mind if he goes though. One hit is not difficult to obtain. Especially when half your side is blown in.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, this is the shot I want. Yep. $35. Go.
Locking on.
Boom.
Smoked one.
He's gonna have to brace now. No. Taking some damage on the right side now because the left has already taken a few smacks.
Orders.
Okay. Guess that'll do.
Engaging.
Oof.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
I must admit, the damage spreading.
Standing by.
I noticed it way more on harder difficulty. I don't know if they changed the hit chances at all.
Move order received.
It does often feel like your shots just tend to go everywhere.
Splitting fire.
Get him! Damn, he's got 7 HP in his leg. Oh, nasty!
Target's taking a critical hit.
That was a clean drill through there.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
Okay, let's kill them both.
Commander.
Let's see if one of my SRMs finds its way into this leg.
Copy that.
Down to 12.
Solid connection, that one.
There goes
Skipper,
there goes the side of his mech. No multi-shot here, so I'm just gonna have to pummel him. Use my jump jets to gain the appropriate distance,
Engaging jump jet.
and then just let him have it.
Engaging target.
Sweet.
Bye-bye.
What's he doing? Shooting me in the leg, that's what he's doing.
light damage, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're done.
Affirmative.
This is just to save on heat.
Engaging. Tango down.
There's the enemy vehicles.
Aye, aye.
Roger that, Commander.
Let's just go with
Moving out.
waiting
Moving to position.
patiently.
Confirmed.
Here's that heavy mech, the one that's always a tank. That's why I didn't take salvage on
For
this
the rat
mission.
play.
Oof.
Ready for orders.
Sadly for you, got a 60% reduction on your stupidity.
Aye, aye.
Very heavy mech. This is what a very heavy mech looks like according to Darius. It's actually quite a cool looking vehicle. Let's be fair here. A sort of double-barreled MBT. You'd think that the tank would be a little bit more efficient if you had the one gun and you just made it fire twice as quickly.
Commander.
This might have been actually a good mission for salvage considering what was available. But it was only one mech that I actually needed, so...
Giving them everything I've got.
Boom.
Mover down.
3.5 skull, apparently.
Mission successful.
Didn't feel like it. Oh well, good money. I need the trench bucket, but I've already got 7 out of 8 on it, so there'll be more opportunities, I'm sure. It's on my list. Okay, so this planet is now cleaned out. I'd just like to mention here, apparently there's an exploit. Well, not apparently, I've known about it for a while, where if you save and leave and then reload your game, the contract list will regenerate. So you can effectively max out almost... You can max out a great deal of your career on day 0 by just reloading the half a skull mission planet that you're on over and over and over and over again. If that, because this bug is actually, it's possible for it to happen even on Iron Man. Simply, if I were to stop playing right now and go back to the main menu for the next recording and load up and look at the contracts, they might regenerate. If that happens, I won't be doing any of those contracts because that exploit just undermines the whole point of the career. If you start doing that, you will trivialize the time limit, because you can, once you have a half decent lance, you can just go to an easy planet, and as long as you don't take any damage, you can just infinitely do contracts. But anyway, it's a bug in the game. If you choose to do that, that is totally up to you. I would not hold it against anybody. I just won't be doing it. 1S. That is the Griffin I need, actually. I'm just wondering if it's a little bit early in the campaign to be spending money to complete mechs. Okay, let's have a look.
New weapon systems available.
+5 damage flamer. Always useful.
Dr. Murad, my terminal is on the fritz again.
I'm not the biggest fan of large lasers.
Waiting lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh. I'm on my way.
The hit defense gyro. Yours for a cool $1 million. But one of the best items in the game.
New equipment available.
I'm gonna take one, at least. Stab damage LRM. I've wanted one of these for a while. The problem is it's the type, it's the LRM 10 type. Not my favorite kind. I don't know, we've got, potentially we have black market access for a longer period of time. I'm gonna grab this one because this is a direct upgrade.
New weapon systems available.
And this.
New weapon systems available.
I've already lost quite a few cockpits. Could buy a Stalker piece and an Atlas piece already, but I'm not going to. Seems a bit, what's the word? Not excessive, but like, you know, it's, it might turn out that I find loads and loads of Stalker bits and therefore I don't need them. Right, let's do some rationalizing. I will never need more than 3, maybe 4 AC5s. That's for a potential Jaeger mech build, if I find one. I can't see myself needing more than 2 AC10s. And I already have 2 nice ones. Basically, ballistic hardpoints are very rare, so if you're going to do an AC10 or an AC20 build, the most that you could possibly use is 2. You will not fit. You might barely fit. Nah, I don't think you'd fit 3 AC10s on a Jaeger, and that's a heavy. The Crab's only got 2. King Crab's only got 2 ballistic hardpoints, and that's really the most suitable mech for an autocannon, double autocannon build.
The mech lab will be closing down for maintenance at 08.
AC20s are just not needed right now.
Or a member of the engineering team. Stay out.
I don't have any mechs for which they are a good build. The only mech on which a pair of AC20s makes sense, in my opinion, is the King Crab, and we don't have one, and we won't have one for a long time. Okay, I might need those. I'm not a fan of large lasers, but 6 is not a huge amount, so... LRM5s, we've probably got a few too many for now. LRM20s... I would like to find superior ones if I can. I'll get rid of 1. 4 is about as many as I will require. For now, anyway. Medium lasers, I mean a single mech can eat... The loss of a single mech can eat like 8 medium lasers pretty easily, so... Machine guns, I like them. They often don't make sense. PPCs are just so heavy. I'll keep 6 in case I decide to do an awesome.
Expected approach time. 1-8.
SRM2s are never useful because missile hardpoints are so rare. That's the biggest problem with SRMs. Is the lack of missile hardpoints. In fact, you know, I mean, if you had infinite hardpoints, all you would do is fit medium lasers and SRM4s all day long. because they would be amazing. But you don't, so you can't. And SRM4s instead of SRM6s because SRM4s take up less critical space. So you can then pile in heat sinks and ammunition for them. The only thing that puts the brakes on how powerful SRMs are is the hardpoint system. Okay, exchanger, gyro. Once again, piling on the small jump jets. Now I have a full set of jump jets for all of my mechs. And all my mech bays are full. I don't really need huge spares. Heat sinks always useful. I try and keep at least 30 in reserve heat sinks. One heavily heat sinked energy mech can cost you like 15 heat sinks pretty easily. I end up with a lot of AC-20 ammunition. Keep a couple of cans around just in case I decide to get involved. I've only got one AC-2 ammo. Interesting. AC-2 makes sense on Blackjacks and Jaeger mech. I can't see myself using a Blackjack at this point in the game, but the Jaeger is always a potential upgrade. Plenty of ammo cans here. Probably don't quite need that many. Just trim them down a little bit. More potential to trim SRM ammo because even the most virulent SRM boat does not need more than a couple of cans because that's a lot of missiles. 200 SRMs is pretty much a full complement on all but the most ridiculous, most extended missions, but LRMs you can get through them like there's no tomorrow. When you're launching 40 or 50 of the things every round, the cans can empty pretty quickly. Okay. Am I buying the other gyro?
Darius, please remind our mech warriors that they don't belong in engineering. I just caught one of them skinny dipping in the primary coolant.
That's a good question. I think the rational decision is to not right now. Just because I don't have any mechs that I would risk it on. Apart from the Grasshopper. Right. We have to leave this planet. Let's get our repairs done. As minor as they may be. Got a little bit of refit work to do here. Even though I had to eject this last time. That was in desperate circumstances. Okay. If only I had another exchanger or double heat sinks. The Grasshopper is such an amazing mech in this exact configuration or near this exact configuration, but it does require my brain is melting here. It requires some double heat sinks basically. Or exchanger plus a pair of exchangers basically, or a top-end exchanger. My main issue here is that I just don't quite have the top-end equipment to really make this shine, because with a nicer exchanger in it and maybe a double heatsink or two, you can increase the armor a little bit, but you can also run 4 jump jets. And 4 jump jets on a heavy is great. It's just flying around. Plus, you can also take some of these weapons out from machine guns and fit machine gun ammo. Because obviously machine guns weigh more. Well, the actual machine gun weighs the exact same as small lasers and flamers, but then you have to add the ammo on top of that. Okay. I don't mind having all my best gear be in this one basket, as it were, because it's a very difficult mech to kill, and it's a very good mech. Sweet. So all it needs now really is for a couple of heat sinks to come out and an exchanger to go in. Exchanger Plus or Exchanger Plus Plus. And we could add the extra jump jet. I mean, we could even add the extra jump jet now, but I'm just concerned about the heat efficiency on this is not fantastic. And if you've got 4 jump jets, you're tempted to use them and they generate even more heat. So, it's a fantastic bit of kit, but you just have to consider the heat cost. Now the question is, do I want to pull any of my mediums out of storage? Because I've got build time. I certainly don't want to pull that out of storage because it's a piece of junk. But I do have a Griffin. I've never liked the Griffin because of its hard points.
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the gin you picked up on Lyerton. If you haven't,
Nah. I'm happy for now.
dispose of it.
My Flying Panther is the mascot. The mascot of my people. Okay, so we're going to stick with the original plan from back when I was going to do the Irby thing. Looks like I can't pass through that planet, at least not easily. So we're going to swing past Haster, which we've not been to, I'm pretty sure. I think it's on my list. Nope. We'll stop at the first planet that's got good contracts.
By your command.
By your command. I'd buy that command for $1.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
Okay. Ha! This is the first time in a long time that a tag is actually mad. We averted catastrophe. Oh god, sorry. Okay, Hester.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look in the store. Okay, nothing exciting. Ha! Ooh! Well, this is certainly something that I'm collecting that's actually quite difficult to collect. The glorious turkey. There was also a nice flamer. And a hit defense gyro, although considerably more expensive than what I paid for it. Let's have a look at the contracts. Nah. No. All Martian. And these particular ones are not good loot. The salvage rights on them are bad, basically.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Alright. More random jumping. Local government planets are usually pretty bad for opportunities, to be fair. Okay, stop. Cassilidia. Cassilidia. Okay, cool. It's written down. Another tag. Let's have a look at the contracts. I'm sure the store will not be interesting. All for local government. And that just harms us reputationally. Don't do government work, my friends. That's the message of this game. I need a new piece of paper soon. Okay. Early dawn. Alright, this looks good. We have a selection of things at all different difficulties. These two are typically good for good for salvage. These three look good for money. Who are they against? Pirates. 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 Free reputation. Couldn't be better. Looks like we're going to make an early stop at early dawn.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
I couldn't even care less what's in the store. Let's go kill pirates.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Got a new financial report.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Sweet, let's have a look in the shop. A stab damage LRM 15. Not a bad item. Another stab damage LRM 10.
Undeveloped sections of the Argo are off limits for a reason. If you aren't a member of
I mean, that's a potential 15 extra stab damage there. And a 25% upgrade on the base. So I might buy that before we leave. No point in buying it now, because the reason why I always wait usually to buy things until I leave is because it costs time to fit them, and we don't generally waste time while we're on planets. The faction store is here as well. So, my current reputation with these two is 83 on both. The Free Worlds League doesn't like Steiner and the Pirates and the Capellian Federation, and the Magistry does not like... They also don't like the Capellian Federation, the Pirates and the Directorate, all people who don't matter, but they also don't like the Taurians and the Draconis Combine. So an alliance with these guys is way more restrictive. An alliance with the Free Worlds League only really costs us the Capellian Federation. And I hear you can get that pretty easily at the right wedding. So... But I'm not really planning to ally with anybody just yet. I'm hoping to build up a positive reputation with everyone to make my life hunting contracts easier. Okay, so we've stopped at early dawn. We still have a very long way to go, in a lot of ways. But we still have a lot of time. I feel like we're chugging along pretty quickly here. This is almost guaranteed to get. This is almost guaranteed to get. All of these are basically points that you will have by the end of your career, unless you somehow do abysmally bad. So I'm not worried about them at all. We've got 30,000 of the potential visitation points. I'm not super concerned about this one, but it's one that I definitely need to keep thinking about and keep working on. Need to keep looking for... There we go.
Ready for orders.
Keep looking for pilots with very high experience.
New mech warriors available.
And nuking ones that are lower EXP. We've got to be really mercenary about it. As my MRB rank improves, I will see better pilots in the hiring halls anyway, so... We're on 16 out of 16 right now. So anyone else I hire will result in a sacking. That's okay. Hopefully I can just build up my money so that I'm more comfortable buying the Gamma Pod. Don't really feel like I've got 2 million to just throw right now. Right, and that's it. So we are going to get all these pirate missions done. And that's going to take a couple of episodes, undoubtedly. These ones will be farmed. This should be pretty easy at 2 Skull. And this one might be tricky, and this one might be tricky, we'll see. But they're both polar, so that really helps me quite a lot. This is Take the Bait again, so I'll probably do that one for money. Repossession armored vehicles, they're both vehicular, so they're going to be money runs. I guess our salvage is going to come from these two. And maybe this one. But 700 C-bills actually buys at least 1, maybe 2 parts of something that I definitely need. The thing about money is it always gives you exactly what you want. Okay, join me next time.